There we go. There we are. I'm going to look naked again. I'm totally naked under these shorts. This thing. Okay, I just know his tongue was hanging off my eyes. Fucking pissed myself. I think he was thirsty. Just give him a drink and he chugged it. Yeah, it's a hot day again, isn't it? He fucking went for me yesterday. I didn't show you. Look, he fucking. Where is it? Oh, you could see it yesterday. He drew blood. Drew blood on me. He was a moody little fucker. It's just, you know, when you're stroking them and they just go like that. I just took my hand away and he was like, "Oh no, don't you fucking!" He did. Just went at me, didn't you? Little cunt. But how was it? I thought I would have a little bit of a kind of chat. If that's all right, I think we should just sit down and talk. No, about the Elvans, because obviously I went up, but then I went up just as I was. I went through all that shit. I'm just not good when I go through shit, and I remember just thinking, "There's no point trying to do anything." But so yesterday was quite good. It was all right. Today, what I did do was my usual shit. I lost about 45 minutes looking for some fucking tape, which I saw yesterday, my Gorilla tape, and I wanted to take the drawers of my chest, the drawers shut. And I saw it, and I threw it in the direction of one of them yesterday. It was over there, and as far as I knew, it was still there on the floor. There were other items on the floor, prohibiting me from seeing it. Right? It wasn't fucking there, and it was just like, just go down the shop, buy the tape. But they won't sell it in the car. You'll have to go to the other fucking shop, and they might not sell it there. That's going to be another fucking 20, 30 minutes. Just fucking find the tape. And then I gave up and I thought, I'll just see, because that's the other thing, is when you pick them up, they can fall apart a bit. They're only plastic clipped together ones, so they just come off. But I just did it carefully, and I got them down there, and I was like, right, so that's just cost me ages. And I went and I packed everything up, and I had a bit of a sort out, and I got it down to a nice lower level. And I had to close the door. I was like, it's fucking padlock with the keys still in it. And then I had to take everything out again, and then I had to look underneath everything that I'd just taken out. I still couldn't find it. And then I started, and I thought there was a box with only a few bits in it, but it had been holding some stuff up as part of the whole structure. But it had snapped. And I thought, well, that's a whole box worth of volume that can get out of here, and then I can just put the other bits somewhere else. But that fucked up my whole stacking system. So I just went, I'll just come back tomorrow. And it's quite weird that I just didn't lose my tempo. I didn't give it all that start like revving up or anything. I just thought, oh well, it was a bit fucking stupid. It's there somewhere. I'll find it tomorrow. I'll take another load of stuff up there. That is not like me. That is not like me. I should have bloody knuckles. I've been punching shit and stuff like that. So that although I was like really disorganised, because that's just typical me. It's like, why don't you unlock the place and put the key down somewhere like normal people do? Like what people would say to me, why don't you put the keys? And you think, you don't get it, do you? I can think, yes, I'll do that, and then not do it without realising I've not done it. That's the extent to which my memory is not involved with what I'm doing. That's why I get things wrong a lot. It's never fucking deliberate, but oh my god, I'm always treated like it is. Or I'm treated like I haven't thought of that. And I think people have been saying this to me for like years, and no one ever. I argue every single time. And no one ever seems to just sort of think, maybe he's right. You know, forgetting is forgetting. You can't make yourself remember something. All you can do is keep prompting yourself to remember it. It doesn't work with people like me. I can forget it instantly when I've just fucking remembered to do it. That's just the way it is. But hopefully things like that will stop. You know, I always need to look at chance, because yes, it does happen to everyone. It's like, just because it happens to me all the time, there is still the times when it happens by chance. And the fact that I was in a bit of a rush, I was already late. You know what I mean? But what was good is that I just handled it, and then I come back here, and then I had a few more bits and pieces to do here, and then I started to get a little bit shitty. I just thought, why am I doing this? It doesn't even matter. And then my 3G was down, and she had messaged, but it was only like an hour or something. But then I still had to come in and eat lunch, oil my bike, oil myself, and cycle down there. So I only saw her for about 10-15 minutes, then walk back. But I got down there and I still did my thing. I saw her again later. She was in town. I saw her about 3 or 4 hours later. So there was a definite difference in handling shit like that when it came along, and not getting even more disorganised, and then still fitting in my other stuff. You know, it's important. I like getting my bike rides in. I sacrificed it yesterday. Not bought me a lolly or a fucking special badge, or like, you know, I'm a good boy certificate. Something, hand job. I don't know. I'm just clutching the straws here. Because I sacrificed it. Because I was like, no, I've got to stay in and do this. So I think the last 2 days, I would say there has been much more of a sustained ability to get on and do things. Definitely. And again, I've got to look at, like I did before with the L-Vans, it was like, you know, if you see a difference, good or bad, the tendency is to always blame the drugs, because you've been taking drugs, you know what I mean? Blame the medicine, or attribute it to the medicine, whatever it is. But then, how do you know that you wouldn't have dropped your keys if you weren't on the medicine? How do you know that you wouldn't have lost it? You know what I mean? Because, like you all say, we all go through it. Yeah, we do. So I need to take those ones into account. It's all the other ones that you don't go through that I do go through. That's where we don't communicate well with each other. Because you think it happens to me the same amount as it happens to you. That's the difference. Walking in a room and forgetting why you went in there. We all do that one, didn't we? You'll go, oh, fucking hell. Everyone says it was such good. I do that one all the time. Go on then. When? When was the last time you definitely know that you did it? Maybe once every 2 weeks. Something like that. Do you know what I mean? If it happens 3 times in a day, you'd be like, what the fuck is the matter with me today? You would. Because I've watched people like you say shit like that, and I just think you haven't got a fucking clue. You haven't got a fucking clue. Seriously, it can happen every 10 seconds, mate. Every 10 fucking seconds. What am I doing? Is that? What am I doing? It's fucking that. And then you get angry. Literally forgetting. And it is just infuriating. It's because, like I've been saying for nearly a year now, it's the bits in your brain that don't respond when they're supposed to. There's a whole chain of events between, I'm going to do that, and that happening. Lots of chemical fucking messengers in your brain, and your movements, and everything, all of everything, because it's all linked in with your limbic system. Because your limbic system is where all your feelings are, plus all your urges as well. So then you've got to look at things like that you want, like there's a piece of cake. You're reaching out for it. All fucking involved memory. That's the cake I like. That's my favourite cake. You have to remember it every time. If your memory's not working, you can still be totally fucking conscious, and someone will show you this game. What's that? Never heard of it. You won't know what it is. That's what happens. You lose your memory. You either have it or you don't. So that's the, it's not as simple as you lot think it is, because you don't have the problem. You don't know how to fix it, because you fix it like normal people. That was the other thing I was going to say. That I replied to someone this morning as my message on here, and I used the phrase learning difference, and I thought I actually like that, because what there needs to be as well is a teaching difference. That is the key, because you lot think you know how to teach it, because you teach it the way you learned it, which is normal. So you cannot conceptualize someone who can't learn it that way. You have nothing else in your toolbox. That's why we learn differently. But we still learn. And a lot of the stuff that I might learn in DBT might get me to the same conclusion as you lot do just by wishing it away or whatever. You know, it's like it is all in here. But we learn differently, we think differently. You lot won't fucking have it. It's ridiculous. It's like, you only need to look at the amount of times I confuse you to know that we think different languages. We don't speak them, we think different languages. Oh, I like that one. That's so contemporary. We just think different languages. It's like, it could be like lyrics to a really shit song. I won't sing it. Don't worry, I'm not going to write it. Don't worry. No. So, onwards and upwards. I've got loads to do tomorrow now. I am going to take the Elvans after my fucking breakfast, because I have noticed a little bit with the appetite. I'm like, it's just in the mornings. Like, I've just had my dinner now. Like, that's what I've been tending to do, is just having like quite light stuff during the day, sandwiches, crisps and stuff, but eating. And then suddenly I want dinner at this sort of time, and I think that's when it sort of fully wears off, which is perfect. Because then I can, well, it's not perfect because you're not supposed to eat and fall asleep, but it wearing off at this time is good. Look at lickety face. You can just see him. See his little lickety face licking himself. Dirty little bastards. You dirty little bastard, licking yourself, aren't you? Hi, I just want to lick myself. Who'd be a cat? They've got to lick their own bumhole, you know? The people say I'm jealous of cats. I'd love to be a cat. I was like, really? Have you thought that through? Have you thought that right through? Yeah, anyway, yeah, loads more to do tomorrow. This will be definitely blank tomorrow. Definitely, I'll have. Well, let's just see what I get done. I'm feeling quite good. I've had a lot of positive energy today. I went beach dancing, and there was loads of positivity about. Loads. So there was like a family with their little kids. There was about 4 or 5 of them. They all stopped, and a couple of them were dancing, and their parents were a little bit. There was a build up, and I said, right, you've got about 20 seconds. I said, but you've all got to dance. And parents joined in and went, right, that's it, you've all got to dance. And then like loads of people started filming it and stuff. It was quite Freaky. That's what I saw Freaky. She came and filmed it. But there was about 3 or 4 other people doing the same. It was like, just because you could see it was little kids dancing and having fun. It was lovely. And that sort of shit is positive. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel worthwhile. It makes me feel like I give something, or like I'm worth being around or something. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care either. It's fucking jolly fucking nice. But whatever. But I will be back, hopefully, tomorrow to report an even better day in the magical world of Mikey mentality.